Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas Forrester is triggered when he sees Hope and Liam together. According to spoilers on The Bold and the Beautiful, a reunion with Lope is imminent, possibly as soon as next week. After Hope Logan defeated his fictitious cancer, Liam Spencer turned his attention to him. According to online rumors, Thomas Forrester may lose it, and Hope and Liam will formally announce their relationship this fall. Below are spoilers for what will happen next on the CBS soap opera. Recently, Thomas Forrester, who is at best unstable, returned to Los Angeles. When Rich Forrester's father divorced his mother and wed Brooke Logan, his son went crazy. Then, in a classic outburst over his parents' separation, Thomas attacked his stepmother. The Bold and the Beautiful stated that Thomas and Paris Buckingham had broken up and that their engagement was over. None of his engagements appear to be ending happily ever after, and Thomas's problems all appeared to begin when Hope Logan turned down his proposal and he moved out of town last year. Hope has long been the object of Thomas Forrester's obsession when she is with Liam Spencer. According to B&B Spoilers, Lope will return to the forefront this week as Liam and Hope get back together. Will Thomas's mental collapse come to an end with that blow? Will Bold and Beautiful have to deal with another mannequin scenario? In order to prevent her own kid from becoming dangerous, Dr. Taylor Hayes should probably quit flirting with Deacon Sharp and focus on counseling him instead. Did Liam Spencer simply beat up a fictitious tumor and gunshot wound so Thomas could kill him? Taylor and Deacon shouldn't be together. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, many viewers of the show are just against Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp appearing together. The absence of chemistry between the two characters isn't the only reason for this. However, it's also because it's impossible to predict what Sheila Carter would do if she is dumped and learns that Deacon will go on with Taylor. Naturally, a lot of fans of The Bold and the Beautiful had a lot to say about the possible direction of this plot. Some even made the comment, "No, I cherish my Shaycon. But really, I don't see the purpose of the past few years in creating Deacon and Sheila, and I will be devastated if Belle destroys them over this Luna sham." Deacon acknowledged to Sheila that he primarily enjoys their sexual life, according to another critic. "I don't think Taylor would be that effective in bed. I don't want to think about that kind of thing." Brooke mentioned that Taylor's next successful relationship would be soon. Something like that. "I also saw it as foreshadowing because Taylor's next scene was with Deacon. A used paper bag is about as intriguing as Taylor." Simply said, the persona lacks sensory fire. However, Sheila makes it look like the house might be a strip club every night. I hope Sheila loses her mind and whacks not Taylor or abducts her. I hope she hires someone else to do it though. Or perhaps Luna is capable. Lee rages will crushed and Bridges discovery. Here are the spoilers for Friday, October 3rd. 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Spencer will be crushed? Fans can be sure of it. Lee Finnegan complains about jeopardizing her professional future. Additionally, Brooke Logan Forrester and Rich Forrester learned that Luna Nozawa is still alive. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Let's start with Lee, who will be furious over her sacrifice once more. To give Luna another opportunity, the doctor risked her entire profession and potentially her freedom. Luna deceived Will into having sex with her, and is now pregnant rather than using the chance to improve. Lee will be furious about what happened. Sheila Carter Sharp, though, is probably going to stick with Luna. In the meantime, rumors are circulating that Luna is still alive and carrying Will's child. Ridge and Brooke are the next to hear the news. They will both be appalled and curious as to how this is possible. Bridge will be incensed at Lee's behavior as Katie Logan provides an explanation. Ridge's next move could be to call Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes would, urgently and speak with John Finnegan. Ridge may even go so far as to confront Lee and Bill Spencer for their part in letting Luna ruin all of their lives once more. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Will be heartbroken by the news that he finds out. Could it be that Luna has already undergone a paternity test? The earlier the better, though I'm not sure how early those can be completed. Given Will's devastation, the news must be bad. He is most certainly the father of Luna's child. In the episode that airs tomorrow, Electra Forrester's heartbreak can also be explained by Will being Luna's baby daddy. For the young couple, this will be a novel challenge. Luna would be back in jail right now, and no one would have to worry if she weren't pregnant. Regretfully, it appears like Electra and Will's issues are only getting started. What is the plot thread you are most excited to follow? As Lee stews, Katie tells Ridge and Brooke about Luna. In the present, the outcomes of previous decisions collide in Los Angeles. For the families in LA, this causes fresh waves of instability. For some people, love and loyalty are strained to the limit. You must watch every moment on Paramount Plus and CBS. The fact that Luna is still alive is nothing new to Katie. After the night Luna used Will, Katie is even aware that Luna is still alive and carrying Will's child. She is also aware that at Bill's residence, Electra pushed Luna to the ground. Katie is well informed, while the other members of her family, such as Brooke and Ridge, are not. Lee Naomi Matsuda saves Luna's life while making everyone think she's dead. But not even Finn and Steffi are aware of this. Lee is obviously incensed at her niece's continued bad behavior. Lee wished to see her niece turn her life around, so she offered Luna another chance. However, taking advantage of Will won't help Luna get back on her feet. When Katie tells Ridge and Brooke that Luna is still alive, they are surprised. Lee is upset that she jeopardized her career to assist a deranged Luna. Electra is sad, and Will is devastated. Daphne had no idea how her life would change when she first moved to Los Angeles. The primary objective of the perfumer was to assist Forrester Creations in distancing itself from Carter and Hope. Although Daphne's plan was successful, she ended herself falling for Carter. Carter was engaged to Hope, but an enthralled Daphne persisted in her pursuit. Carter is devoted to Hope despite being enchanted by Daphne. Daphne will know it's time to let Carter go because he is determined to marry Hope. Daphne finds it difficult to let go of Carter, but she will recover once she attracts the interest of another man. Thomas recently called it quits on his Paris engagement. This is the ideal time to match Thomas with Daphne since he is back in town and rejoining FC. As they collaborate, the fashion designer and the perfumer will connect over their shared heartbreak. It's possible that Thomas and Daphne will fall in love and start a passionate office romance soon. Thomas and Daphne would form a fascinating couple. But when Carter becomes envious of their love, they will experience their first turmoil. Carter told Daphne that they couldn't be together, but he will change his mind if he sees her with Thomas. Hope may leave Carter for Liam soon, leaving him unmarried. There is room for a romance with Daphne now that Carter is available. However, when Daphne and Thomas get closer, it might be too late. Carter and Thomas will compete for Daphne's affections in the ensuing conflict. After sharing amazing news, Carter pushes for an Instagram wedding, and Beth puts Ivy on the spot. Hope and Brooke continue to discuss the problem with Carter and Liam by the runway at Forrester. If she's willing to try her family with Liam again, Brooke asks. Hope reveals that Deacon is pressuring her to reconcile with Liam. What is her mother's opinion? Apparently oblivious to the past, Brooke claims that there have been problems with Carter, but she and Liam have amazing memories together. Bananas. Hope somehow finds herself reliving Beth's death, and the suffering and anguish she and Liam overcame together since nothing says romance like your darkest moments. Hope concludes that this might be the reason she was unable to give Thomas her whole attention because he shared in her suffering. Hope makes the decision to go see Carter. Brooke encourages her daughter to pursue her passions. Beth likes Carter at Brooke's house, and her mom is pleased with him, but her dad is also pleased. She even finds his cheesy jokes funny. Beth wonders why he doesn't reconcile with her mother. When Ivy, also known as the Belle, stops by to give Beth jewels for her father-daughter dance, Liam is saved. Beth asks her whether she believes her father wants to wed her mother, like a dog with a bone. Liam steps in to inform his daughter that Hope is getting married to Carter while Ivy gawps. What if she wants to marry you instead? Asks Beth, unfazed. Ivy and Liam talk about the girl's desire for her parents to be reunited after she is sent upstairs. Hope would be insane, in Ivy's opinion, to forfeit the opportunity to bring their small family back together. Later, when Liam is by himself, he swoons over a family portrait. Hope, it could still happen to us. Carter gives Ridge the full court press on Hope for the future in the Forrester office. He desires for his future wife to receive all that she is entitled to. Ridge surprises his friend by saying, "I agree." It's time to bring the line back. What a way to start our life together as husband and wife, Carter exclaims, getting ahead of himself. When Daphne interrupts, Ridge leaves her and Carter alone to continue talking about his bachelor party. She inquires as to whether a wedding date has been decided. Not yet, acknowledges Carter. But very soon, very soon. Daphne acknowledges that she fears he may experience heartbreak. You're facing more than just a man. You're facing a family. After some canoodling, Ridge tells Brooke that he's bringing hope for the future back when they meet up by the runway. Brooke exclaims her gratitude. She is eager for Hope to learn. Ridge laughs at what Carter is saying her at the moment. Hope discovers Carter beaming broadly in the main office. He shows her a presentation he created about the full circle of the past and future. Is Forrester starting a new clothing line? Asks Hope. Carter explains in a drumroll moment that he persuaded Ridge to bring back her line. Hope is overwhelmed and finds it hard to believe. Carter assures her that he will do whatever to ensure her happiness. Await it, wait for it, and it will appear. Let's get started, he exclaims. Today let's get married. As he draws her into his embrace, Hope stutters.